Okay, so there's a few first steps that I need to do. The first thing is to take down all of these walls that came with the van and the floor. We're going to keep the floor because we're going to actually use it as a template for building the subfloor, which will be nice. I got this little painter's tool and I think it's going to come off a lot easier with this. We're in business! Why is it coming off like this? Alright, Mama Wynn's gonna go get us some pliers. We'll see if that improves the situation. Yes! Pliers, guys. We like pliers. Pliers are magic. So the walls are off. I have conquered these little bastards and I'm very happy about it. This floor is so heavy I don't know what we're gonna do. Alright team, update. It's glued down. It is. We confirmed that via the YouTubes. And we're gonna go get some pieces of wood to shove underneath it and help pop the glue up. I don't know what that's for, but
so they don't scratch the floor.
Ah, that's what it's for. Nice. To the shed. All right, so my dad happened to have these insanely large crowbars, taping up the crowbar here so we don't totally scratch the floor of the van. Alright, flooring's out. These little glue pucks remain. But now we have a template for our subfloor. So we have to get all this glue off of here. Kind of feels like little pads of rubber and might have to be chiseled off. Some just come off with the pliers. Some of it might just have to be left on because things are going on top of it. And as long as it doesn't rust, you know? I saw one gal on YouTube just roll this. Ooh, that's actually working great. Nice. You look like you're gonna give me grief. This is so frustrating. Just twist and roll. This is a note to anyone thinking about building themselves a van. Everything's gonna take 5 times longer than you expect it to. Any timeline that you have for yourself, if you're thinking of building right now, just knock it out. Just don't even think you're gonna get this done when you want it to be. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay, so for a lot of these, I kind of get it so there's a little bit of a lip. This one has a lot of it, but it's just to show you. Then we take, and then we twist. And then it kind of just rolls right off. But there's still a little bit of residue left, but I think that's just gonna end up happening. I'm right back to work. So with the glue, we got most of it up, but I have learned in taking down the walls and doing the floors that pliers are actually my best friend. Alright, we finally made it to the point where we get to mop and scrub, which is exciting. We should have a nice clean white van. So ugly. We're gonna be taking the scrub brush, this little metal scrub brush, to some of the rust spots to get them off. Alright team, we're bolting to Lowe's to get paint in time. We have 25 minutes. We are going to paint and prime the floor of the van using this. Alright, The whole thing has been painted and primed, baby. Look at that floor. All right, phase 1 breakdown. Floors and walls. So one of the first things that we did was remove the existing wall liners that were up on the wall. There's these little plastic rivets. Those were a pain in the ass to get out. The floor was actually very difficult to get up. We had to watch some YouTube videos, which I will link below. And then we finally got it, and then we discovered these little rubber pucks of glue, and that was miserable. Next steps. Fans and windows. Waiting on the fans, which are on back order. So if you're starting this van process, know that things don't come quickly. My timeline, can't wait to see this a few months later. It's probably not going to be anywhere near that, but my timeline was originally end of October. But as things are going right now, I'm thinking end of November at the earliest, or January 1st at hopefully the latest. I swear if I have to go into winter in Minnesota, that's gonna be brutal. I'm very excited. This is such a fun process. I think it's gonna be life-changing for sure.